Hi, good afternoon. Loralee here with LoraleeLiving Town Visit Tuesdays. And there is no guest today. I am the guest today. So I am, last week I took the week off in honor of everything that's happening. And actually the last couple of weeks before that, I did the same. I've just been quiet. And in all this, I just want to come on today and I know I shared my thoughts in my article that I wrote that I posted on LinkedIn and is actually posted on my website. And hold on one second.
How you doing?
Hi,
$1.
Okay. Can I get a receipt, please?
Yes, you can.
Thank you.
There you go.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Have a good day. You too. So, had to pay my toll. Anyway, so my heart breaks for what's happening right now in our country. There's more division than I've seen in my lifetime. And it is not President Trump. It is there's a lot that's happened. There's been COVID. There's actually a lot that's happened since President Trump has been in office. It's been directed at him to get him out. And in the article that I wrote, I spoke a lot about this, but the article was written just prior to, no, I guess it wasn't. It was written during that. I guess it's just been more comments, more people speaking up since the horrific murder of George Floyd. And the video this week that showed Pelosi and the others gathered around her with their African indicative scarves. It was a bowing of evil. And it's just a sign of the times. It's biblical. It's the coming of Christ. It is time for people to wake up. Black Lives Matter. And I say that not in the movement. I say that in Black Lives Matter, White Lives Matter, Yellow Lives Matter, and Red Lives Matter. All lives matter. God created us all. He created us all equal in an image of Him, yet uniquely different in gifts that we each bring to each other. And that is what we are to do. We are to bring our gifts to each other. We are not to be in oppression over each other or for each other. We are to lift others up in love, in joy, in peace, in faithfulness. The fruits of the Spirit are not chaos. They are not oppression. They are not violence. Organizations behind all this, which there is no coincidence of the murder of George Floyd, of the violence and rioting that has happened since. There is no coincidence in that. It has all been planned, and it is planned by people in the Democrat Party and beyond them. There's so many names that have been mentioned. George Soros, the Clintons, the Rockefellers. These are names that have been said for many years. It's it's just starting to surface because President Trump has brought it to light, and it's been brought to light, and in its lightness, the darkness is in chaos because they are scared to death, and literally, because they're coming down, and there's so much pushback. They are doing everything, every scheme, everything imaginable and unimaginable. It's just hard to even fathom the things that they're doing to try to keep themselves in power, the power that they've had over the people for so many years, hundreds of years. Racism has been here for over 400 years. It's always been here. Slavery was in the biblical days, way before 400 years ago. But racism as we know it today has been in operation, and it's an operation that's been in order for 400 years or more. Illuminati, the KKK, the Aryan nations. And these people that are in this organization are all part of that. And whether you want to believe it or not, just please educate yourself. Educate yourself. And I know many of you have experienced racism, but that experience, the experience of it, and how you see it was formed way before you were born. And it's a mindset that you were raised with. And if it wasn't in your family, it was friends that you hung out with. It was planted in you as a seed to oppress you. There's many of us that see a black person or a yellow person or a red person or a white person. We see color, obviously. We have different colors of skin. There's no question about it. But we don't see a division because of our color. There's a celebration in our colors. There is culture in our colors that was created by our Father. It's cultures that we're to honor and to celebrate. When we go to just something as simple as Epcot, that has all the different countries represented and the cultures that are represented. And when we go, we celebrate those cultures. We want to wear a sombrero when we go to Mexico. We want to wear, or actually want to eat Italian food because it's so known. When we go to Italy, their food is so well known. We want to engage in that. It's a celebration. So this is all a mindset that can be changed. It can be turned around. And if you just take an inkling, a small tiny step, and turn around and look. Hold on. Hi. How are you today?
Good. How are you?
Good, thanks. Can I get a receipt, please? Thank you.
Have a good day.
You too. Thank you. So if we just take one tiny step and have an open mind and an open heart to look around and to start researching and looking at other people and listening to what they're saying that might be positive. really transform your life, and it can change our world. It can change our country. It can change the community that you live in. It all starts with one tiny thought. Our thoughts, we all have negative thoughts. It's whether we turn them into a word or leave them as a thought and hold it captive. Never let it enter out of our mouth into the world. My heart breaks for this situation. And there was a post by a fellow fitness instructor yesterday that her son was crying. They're a black family. Her son was crying, saying that he wishes he could be white. And there is not one person in this world that should wish they are somebody else, especially because of their color. Be who you are. Celebrate who you are. There should be smiling and laughing. There should be sharing. We should be glorifying our Heavenly Father and living justly and rightly in His name. That's it. This world is of sin because of Adam and Eve. But we have a choice, and I just had to come on and say my small part here. There's a lot more I'd like to say. I appreciate you listening, and I do hope that there is some peace in what I've just said. Peace as in P-E-A-C-E, and peace as in P-I-E-C-E here that I've said. That will ignite something in somebody to humble their heart, to take a minute and if you have bitterness, if you have the spirit of racism in you, I pray that you will find peace, you will find healing, and you will see that whoever or whatever has been done to you personally, you will not see it as a whole uniformity against you. You will see it as a small group of ego-centered, pride-centered, ignorant, because they're not educated, people, greedy people. And that is not who we as a whole are. It's just a small group of people like that. But yet the media, because it's so large, creates it to be this big thing that everybody is this way, and we're not. So please take the time and seek the truth. My love goes out to each and every one of you, and I pray that you have a blessed day. I pray that your day is full of smiles and laughter. I pray that you hug your families and embrace your friends and those who may not be like you. And just walk in love. God bless you.